How's it going, guys? Pontchartrain Audit here. Today we are outside the courthouse of Covington, Louisiana, and we are going to go inside to exercise our First Amendment rights to peacefully record in public areas. Obviously, courthouses in Louisiana are a point of interest because there have been a lot of contentious debates over whether or not people are allowed to record. Obviously, it is a public building. I did actually mean to get to this about a week or so ago. I've had some things happen that have prevented me from doing things like this. Personal family matters that I won't get into. But it's a nice big building. I've been in here before. Yeah, it even has a basement. Who's ever heard of a basement in a swamp? St. Tammany Parish Justice Center. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Gotta take everything out of my pockets, right?
Yeah. And if you want the belt comes off as well.
No belt today. I assume phone's gotta go through there too, right?
Yeah.
Having a good day today?
Pretty good, pretty good. So did they go?
Here we have clerk of court, property tax. We have collections, elevators. We have criminal records. Clerk of court personal documents. Justice Center. We have a directory over here. We have the misdemeanor court. How are you today?
Good, yourself?
Doing well. We have the bond court office. Probation department. As you can see, there's 2 entrances and exits here. The assessor's office. I don't think I have any business in there necessarily. Well, that's pretty cool. Have the pelican over here, which is state bird, sitting on its pedestal. A We the People pedestal there too. Got the scales of justice. That's pretty cool. Has some great artwork in here. And this is only floor 1. Yeah, beautiful place. So where do we want to go? They have a recording department. I'm interested. Let's go. Oh, I was actually curious because I saw there was a department that said it was a recording department, so I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. Well, we record your documents. We have originals, and we make them public records.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Would you mind putting your phone down?
I actually do. I'm exercising my right as a journalist, so. I appreciate that. I was genuinely curious, so.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. We have clerk of court. Recording. Employees only beyond that, but that says computer research room. Archives. Looks like a beautiful area. Oh, I wonder what this is. Looks like some history of the area. If you want to pause and look at any of that. Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Well, I thought I heard you say something was all. Oh, okay. I thought I heard him talking to me. Guess not. I guess this is some of the local history, maybe? Alright, we have history over here. Sorry about the shakiness. Yeah. I guess if you want to learn the history of this place, you can do that. To all people whom these presents shall come, know ye that a district court of the United States holden at Boston and for the Massachusetts district on the 31st day of October in the year of our Lord 1899. Oh, that's a birth certificate or immigration certificate. Interesting. There's some interesting stuff down here. That's employees only. I guess going back up. This is the second floor. We have district attorney over here. Warren Montgomery. Have courtrooms. Courtroom rules: no cell phone use, no photography, and no recording. Proper attire required. Alright. Well, we're not going in there, though. I'm obviously not going to try and disrespect the judge. Witness rooms. Oh, emergency exit. I think. I hope I never meet the district attorney. Another courtroom. Be advised. That's about public defenders. Some more artwork. Interesting artwork. Reminds me of yarn a bit. Some more art. We have, looks like judge's office. This one's a little big. Another courtroom. Doors open in this one. Violation of these rules may result in fines and confiscation of device. Another one. Witness rooms. Another. Oh, this one's pretty. Having a good day today?
Oh, yes.
Picture from the Abita Springs Opry. I didn't know such a thing existed. If you don't know, Abita Springs is a local town out here. If you probably have heard the name before, either you've seen one of my first videos, or you know the brewery. There's some great artists out here. Either that or these are all painted by the same person, but I doubt that. Good view. We could see the flags out flying today. Have different things out there. I don't know if you guys can see. There's dedication to different services. Oh, looks like maybe they were playing golf. I don't know. Looks like a golf course, kind of, on a lake. Says it's Bogue Falaya. Another judge office. How are you today?
Good.
I don't know what this is. Tower 1, it says. Spring morning in Folsom, the 2nd. Another judge office. Pie lady. Oh, that's interesting to me. I love pies. Alright, I guess that's managed to go around the entire level of this level. Up we go. Third floor. That's pretty nice. It's called Windswept. There's some great art here. Oh, is this mosaic? It's called Louisiana Marsh. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at art.
Oh, you're fine.
Is this giraffes?
Yeah, I think so.
A jury of your peers. That's funny. The jury pool room. Hearing office. It's like a boy on his bicycle. Lori riding on her bike. How are you today? Doing well. Yourself?
Not too bad. You want videos of the pictures?
What was that?
You want some videos of the pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some great pictures throughout here.
Oh yeah. I like a lot of them. Some of them I'm still wondering like what they are.
Well, I thought that one over there was really funny. Did you see the title on that one?
Yeah.
A jury of your peers, and it's giraffes.
Yeah, they got like a couple big ones over by the entrance. I'm just like, what is that supposed to be?
I don't know if I've gotten near the entrance yet, but I'll have
It's
to.
just like a big like white board. It's blue. It's weird, like weird thing. I'm just wondering what that's supposed to be.
I'm sure the title says, but
Yeah, I never really got close enough to actually look. I'm just,
yeah.
It looks like some kind of weird abstract thing. It's neat, but it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, this one obviously classic New Orleans.
Oh yeah, nice picture. Then we got these gold ones right here. I like those. I don't know what it is about them, but they're really cool.
What's this one called? Reflection 2. I guess it makes sense. It's reflection of the water.
I guess that something about I guess just the shininess of it. It's nice.
Yeah. How are you today? Doing well. Oh, I know what that flag means. Yep. My grandpa, I have one from my grandpa. My grandpa was a sniper in World War II. Yep. Well, I'm obviously out of school right now because it's summer, but, you know, it's, yeah, that's where I go. I'm in there for music.
What do you play?
I'm a singer.
You're a singer?
Yeah. You know, I love singing. I've been singing since I was little. I've always loved art too, and just art in general. So, I mean, seeing all this art is really cool too. It's called Evening Marsh. Shack on Bayou Bonfouca. I've never heard of Bayou Bonfouca. Sounds funny. Looks like some kind of flower, perhaps. Oh, it's called lilies. I would never have recognized that as a lily, honestly. We have a bunch of courtrooms throughout these hallways. That's mostly it, courtrooms and judges' offices. Obviously, I'm not trying to disturb a judge. Sunrise Marsh. Well, that's pretty. Especially with the light shining down on the frame like that. Re-entry court. It says open. I don't know what it is, but if it's a court, I could probably get in trouble for having this. Oh, that also says, oh, that says Sunset Marsh. Okay. Very similar in looks. Huh. Have another judge office back in there. Courtroom 12. Witness rooms. The judges of the 22nd Judicial District Court 2011. We have Bayou Castine at Lake Pontchartrain. Hey, shout out, Pontchartrain. That's where I actually took the name from, Lake Pontchartrain. We have an old car here. It's labeled My Old Dodge. Another judge's office. We have Zelly in the bedroom. Well, I don't know that we needed to know what Zelly looked like in the bedroom, but alright. Well, I'd say this has actually gone well. Managed to walk around everywhere, except for being asked to put it down once and, you know, politely declining. This has gone pretty well. I'll take a look at some of the art that he mentioned, the officer from earlier. See if I missed anything. Hello. Oh, I see that looks like water. Top workplaces. I wonder what happened in 2022. So that's 2018, 19, 20, 21, 23. What happened in 22? I'm curious. Personal document services, of course. This is marriage licenses, etc. Oh, looks like a storm. This is called Rainmaker. This reminds me very much of something, if you know, obviously, but it's called Subterranean Blue. I think we all know what that does look like. Oh, pretty flowers. It's called Went Bananas. Maybe this is what he meant by he didn't know what it was. Or I don't know what this is. Is that a monkey fish or something? It is called Burden.
What else did you say you needed?
This is large. Good. It's called When the Wind Blows. We do have another elevator here. Have the clerk of court. Inauguration Day 2016. An office. We have civil suit filings, civil customer service, criminal traffic customer service, computer research room. Actually, probably a good place to ask a question. Civil customer service. Ask about how to challenge a law. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the video of the city of Kenner passing the unconstitutional ordinance. And I'd like to know what to do about it. So, I'll go ahead and pause this while I wait. I guess while I'm here, we have some documents, clerk of court, information guide, copying of documents. Using cell phones is prohibited. I mean, obviously I'm not copying documents. That's amusing though, as a public area. Have some more. I just had a question.
Okay.
I was wondering, because there's been an ordinance passed in a different jurisdiction, if that I believe is unconstitutional, and I was wondering, I figured this being civil customer service, maybe someone here would know if there's a way to go about challenging it without actually like breaking the law, so to speak.
That would be a question you have to ask an attorney.
Okay. I saw civil customer service. I figured it wouldn't hurt to at least ask the question. Maybe somebody would know, but...
That's to help with civil suits that have been filed here.
Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, I don't know. Fair enough. Alright guys, so for what it's worth, I know I haven't been recording in elevators, but I think I heard them mention security, which is interesting. Obviously, I'm pretty much done in here, so if I run into them, oh well. Did I get this one? This is called April. I don't know what makes it April, but alright. We have collections in there. It's where you wind up if you have to pay the court. This is called Blind Justice. How fitting. This looks like it's trees on the water. Called Covington Swamp. Land records. We have getting out of here. There's the sheriff. I wonder if he would know, actually. Maybe he would be worth asking a question to. I just had a question. I didn't know if maybe he would know the answer. So a different municipality has passed an ordinance that I believe is unlawful. Okay. And I was wondering if there was a legal way to challenge it without breaking the law. Obviously, I don't want to do that.
Right. Let me see. You most probably have to speak. Do you have a lawyer?
No. I don't make that much money either, so it's hard to...
Yeah, I mean, we can't give legal advice, so
and
I don't know.
I'm not even asking necessarily for like legal advice, just like if there's a process for something like that even. Like I'm not even saying that I want to know if it's unconstitutional. I just want to know if there's a way short of going and breaking the law to challenge the law.
Hey, I have a gentleman up front that's asking some questions that I don't know how to answer. Would you mind coming up here and trying to help him? All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, she's coming up to help you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Like I saw, like if he's the sheriff, I figured this is probably a decent place to ask. You know, obviously supposed to know the laws anyways.
Right.
You know, I've been asking a few different people that question, trying to find an answer, and I haven't found an answer yet. And I'm like,
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I'm trying to figure out, there's been an ordinance passed by a different jurisdiction that I believe is unlawful. And I've been trying to figure out if there's even just like a process for challenging that on its lawfulness.
Challenging an ordinance.
Yeah. Basically, at least in my opinion, I understand I would have to prove that, and that would be the legal part of it. But I believe it's unconstitutional.
Okay, and it was an ordinance that was passed by our.
No, it was actually passed by the city of Kenner.
Okay.
So it doesn't affect you guys at all. I just am trying to find out if there's a way of actually challenging it without going to Kenner and breaking the ordinance, which is not a good idea.
Yeah, I would check maybe with our parish government, because I think they're usually the ones who put the ordinances out. So I would check with them and see what the process, that their process in Kenner might be different than what it is here.
I just figured, and first of all, this is a courthouse. I'm sure people in here probably know some of the legal processes.
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that process either.
Okay.
How you would go about. I don't know if the clerk of courts could help you with something like that, or maybe the parish government, I would say.
Okay.
Check with one of those.
I did check with the parish government already, actually.
Oh, okay.
So
And
they didn't have an answer.
Yeah, I've never been questioned about that before, so I really don't know the process, and I don't know who would. But that would be my two suggestions, like the parish or the parish government, or maybe the clerk of courts, and they could maybe steer you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was your name?
Renee.
I'm Adam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Well.
Welcome back.
I can't answer for someone.
Said clerk of court. Well, this is clerk of court land records. I don't know. Records in here. Clerk of court says happy birthday.
Are you looking for somebody?
I'm looking for the clerk of court.
Okay, this is the clerk of court's office.
I had a question and I was told to ask the clerk of court.
The clerk of court?
Yes.
All right, well, sit down right there. Let me see. I don't see anybody. Yes, somebody else.
All right. Another one of those. Apparently there's multiple of those. While I wait, I guess I'm gonna pause here.
Can I help you?
Hi, are you the clerk of court?
No, I'm not.
I had a question. I was referred to her about it.
Okay, is there something we can help you with, or what's your question?
I'm trying to figure out if there's a legal way of challenging a law that I believe is unconstitutional.
Okay. I think you need to record something for that.
Such as?
Like some sort of document to challenge it. I'm not really sure.
Well, considering
So you
it's
wanna-
unconstitutional, I believe the Constitution is the document that would challenge it.
Okay, so you want to challenge a law that was in, say, Tammany Parish, or like a state law, or...
It's another jurisdiction. I'm trying to figure out if there's like a typical process of doing something like that, or...
Okay, let me find out for you. If you want to have a
Okay.
seat, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I was
I'll
trying...
be more than happy to help you when you put your phone down. I do not give you permission to record you.
You're in public.
You're in my office, and I have the right to be recorded and not be recorded.
Well, there's cameras all around here, aren't
You
there?
don't.
Really?
Yes. So I'm going to leave, and I can return when you put your phone down.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean...
You can't record in here. You can't take pictures, you can't record, you can't do anything like that, because
Ma-
it's a fee for service, so you're not really supposed to be recording because we have documents in here.
Okay, well, I mean, is this open to the public?
Yeah, you can come in, you just can't record or take pictures.
If it's open to the public, then you can't trespass the eyes, so therefore
You can't take pictures. It's posted everywhere.
is there a law that justifies it? Yeah, it says copying of documents. I'm not copying the documents. So, as long as I'm not copying documents, I'm perfectly allowed to.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to take that up with her, because I'm not sure about that.
I mean, this literally says that it's the copying of documents is prohibited, which is not something that I'm doing.
Okay, Amy's coming out right now to talk to you, because I'm not sure where you need to go to file that.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Well, I was told that I would be helped, but let's find out. I just wondering, you said Amy would be up to speak with me? Do you know?
While you at lunch?
You know, sometimes the phones would do this, I needed to get a fee to get a check, because I never know when you're working.
It's been a few minutes is all.
I don't think she's gonna come out. And Miss Henry said if you put your phone down, she'll come out and speak to you. So I don't think anybody's gonna speak to you right now. If you put your phone down, we can help you.
I mean, so basically you're saying I'm being denied service because I'm recording.
No, you're not doing any service. We just choose not to be recorded.
But you're public officials, so I have every right to do so.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Some of them, I'm like, okay, how many?
So you're telling me I'm being denied service because I'm recording.
No.
You need something? You need some help?
So then what is it?
If you put your phone down,
So-
somebody will come out and talk to you.
In other words, if I'm not recording, I will be helped.
I can't help you too.
That's public service for you. Why does that say? Oh, it said push, but I was all right. Well, have a good day.
You too.
All right. All right, so we are getting out of the courthouse here in Covington, Louisiana. Everything was going fine. We ran into so many officers that were friendly. We even talked to one of them about the art. And then we went into the clerk of court. Yeah, I was so happy with how this was going. and then it just got pooped on by a flying seagull. I mean, she's an elected official too. That's what I don't get, and we're coming up on an election. So, if you're out here and you can vote, don't vote for her. She's not open to transparency. Like, I'm not one to get very political here. I know obviously politics will come in play sometimes in stuff like this, but come on, like I'm being denied service because I'm recording. I mean, you're a public official. I forget your last name, but Clerk of Court Melissa, you are, I mean, you are fully aware that you are allowed to be recorded, right? I am having trouble wrapping my head around the fact that you would just walk up to a camera and then tell me you don't want to be recorded. And then obviously they tried to tell me I couldn't record in there, and it's like, okay, well, I'll look up that statute and see what it says, but at least their sign says no recording of documents, was the same that we saw on the ground floor. So if we're not recording the documents, it doesn't say we can't record the other things. You know, obviously we have a right to film in public areas. They said it was a public area. So, I don't know. Anyways, if you enjoy the video, I know it's gotten a little long at this point, like and subscribe. And check out my other videos. This is Pontchartrain Audit, signing off.